Well, hello boys and girls. What a lovely day, look. I've had a little flurry of some new subscribers, and when I say new, I mean new to the vlogging community, and each one of them has asked me a different question. So I'm going to give Alan's overview of vlogging, some tips and hints. And what I'd like to do, if you wouldn't mind lads, all my regulars, those with a bit of experience, Jim, Andy, Skeggy, Chris, everybody who's got a bit of experience, stick a few comments in to help these lads. Two of them are young, one's an older chap, and I think they're feeling a bit out of their depth. So, first subject really is what to talk about. That's been asked. Well, I never really normally know until I get on. If you look at some of my videos, you'll see me mumbling to myself as I'm putting my helmet on and getting on my bike. There are a few where I've heard myself mumbling. Well, that is me trying to think of something to talk about, and a lot of it really is ad hoc. But pointer number one, talk about what you know about. If you're a Star Wars fan, or you think the grass is green and looks lovely, talk about it, because somebody else will be thinking the same thing, have the same point of view, and be interested in what you're saying. If you're tongue-tied and can't say much, admit it. I did on one of my videos. I kept getting tongue-tied and forgetting. I said, look, I'm sorry. So just be honest, be you. Be you, 100%. Don't try and be somebody else. Two of my great, that man from Yorkshire got me really interested in it. Dutch Rudder. I am a fantastic fan of Dutch Rudder. He makes me curl up with laughter. He isn't doing many at the moment, but look him up and look over his old videos. Quentin Redbeard. Aaron von Motorheed. They're all so funny, they're all so individual. But do I want to be like them? No, do I buggery. I want to be me. I want to be an old man on an old bike, having a mumble and a groan, just what it says in the title. So, just be you. If you want to talk about model railways or Thai brides, do so. Somebody will follow you, but just be honest. Equipment. Nah, there's a sticky one. The argument about GoPro, Ghost, Contour, Sony, etc., will go on throughout the ages. It will just go on. Has to be A, what can you afford? B, what do you like the look of? C, are there any videos you watch regularly that you like the look of, as in picture quality? Find out what they're using. Again, it's personal choice, be you. Don't pick one vlogger and go on his recommendations. Try and look at videos that you like and wonder why, and if you see that some of them are really good quality, go for that type of camera if you can afford it. If not, you know, a couple of the lads on here started off with a little £10 HD things from Taiwan that did about an hour-and-a-half video, and they lodged it in their helmet, and that's how I did my first ever ride. It was a £10 camera from Taiwan, lodged in my helmet. No talking, I just rode. It got me into it, doesn't matter. Settings, that was another question I was asked. Well, YouTube will screw your settings down to 720/30, whatever you do. I've experimented and I found, for me, and this is only my pleasure, I like the look of my videos as they are at the moment, and I'm doing them in 1080/30. If I wanted to do a slow-mo or something like that, I'd probably do 1080/60, but it's going to get screwed down to 30. Why 1080/720? Well, I think it brings the colour definition out slightly better. But having said that, there's a kick in the arse that it takes so much longer to process and upload. So are you patient? I think Tackler Stribs, if you look at him, he's just got a GoPro and he's been experimenting with it. None of us know what a new camera will do. When you get a camera, Stick it where you want to put it. Some have it, you see, that's another question I got asked. It's on the side of my helmet because somebody asked me to leave it there. I was putting it on top and on the side. And somebody said, look, please leave it on the side because I can see your instruments. Oh, great, okay. So when I'm speeding, I'm in trouble, am I? I always put a disclaimer. Another one, Skeggy, was the only man who ever mentioned about my video in video. I'd have probably given up, but he said, I like it, but I want to see it up in the top right hand corner, pal. Okay. I have no problem, nobody else said anything else, so I stuck it in the top right hand corner. Nobody's commented, it'll stay there now. Microphones, oh well, depends on your helmet a lot, I think. I've got a modular and I can never stop the wind noise, especially this winter where it's all wind. Some of the full face are better, but mine's only a cheap £1.99 microphone from China, and I stuck it in about 8 different places, and wherever I stick it I get that wind noise that you can probably hear right now. Wind noise is the bane of a vlogger's life. Swearing, well, we all swear occasionally. I try not to swear unless something's upset me or it's accidental. Paying attention. Never let vlogging distract you. As you saw there, I stopped talking and I concentrated 100% on my overtake manoeuvre. So, what have we covered? Subjects you know, subjects you like. Music. If you want to appeal to everybody, middle of the road. Music can have an influence on who watches your video. Garage music, you won't get us watching. Classical, you probably still won't get us watching. But beware, if you stick music up there, 3 lots of music can get you deleted from YouTube unless you have followed the licensing instructions. If you've got royalty-free music and the appropriate listings to go with it, you'll be alright. But music is a very contentious issue on a video. They will strike you off for using music that has royalties on it. Sorry, my mind went because I was watching the roadworks there. Again, you see, I sort of switched off to concentrate on my riding. Never be afraid to be silent for a little while you're doing something. Comments. Always try to be always try to be nice when you comment on other people's videos. Now, sometimes I don't always come across nice, but I'm always honest, and I never make a comment that is meant to hurt anyone. They ask for my comment, I give them an honest comment, and if it doesn't agree with them, well, you know, they ask my comment. I commented on a video once and the guy got really uptight and he sent me a snotty message back saying blah 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 blah, and I read his message and I sent an email back and I apologised unreservedly. I said, look, I was looking at it from this angle, you were looking at it from that angle, and looking at it from your angle, you were right, and I'm sorry. I'm sure there's a lot more to talk about, and I'm hoping some of the lads that are in my little group will comment on the bits I've missed. I know I've missed a load, but I'm pretty sure that... What are you doing? I'm pretty sure I've covered the basics. And if you want help, bottom line is, if you're not sure and want help, we all have email addresses attached to our description section. Send us an email. Say, oi, how do I do this? Don't be embarrassed. We'll tell you, because we all struggled, especially editing. I went through nightmares, and I found an editing program that isn't very clever, not the best there is, but I can handle it, I can use it, I can deal with it, and that's the one I use. But I had a lot of advice off a lot of people. So send us an email. Alan, how do I get these dead bodies out my tyre treads? Anything, doesn't matter. Or I think I've offended somebody by saying so and so, and yeah, I'll always say, well, you're right to say it, or you're a plonker. I will tell you the truth. Okay, sometimes the truth hurts. I'm older now and I don't need to sugar candy coat the truth. You know, suck it up, bitches. If you want to hear the truth, I'll tell you. I don't know if that's helped you. I hope it has. And third time of asking, Andy, Jim, Skeggy, Chris, Camp on Motorhead, Davey, who am I? All of you, pop in, put a pennyworth of interesting comment in to help the poor lads that are struggling. I'm sure they'll appreciate it. But for me, I'm going to ride now, so bye bye. Stay happy. It's the law, you must be happy. Oh, I wish I could obey that 100%. Bye.